The reason we need a prenup is because I have a lot of stock options and I'm probably going to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And you have your own bank accounts. And your wealthy grandma is turning 107.
Right.
And so I have a friend who practices law, and she said we should look out for something called commingling.
Commingling. What is that?
It's not an app or anything like that.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, but she said we should get a prenup. What do you think about that?
Sure, and just let's see if I still feel like marry you after all this unromantic conversation.
It'll be fine. Let's just give Deanna a call.
Sure, let's do it.
A prenuptial agreement is a document that lets you and your spouse-to-be make your own decision about which in your state's marital property and support laws will apply in case you and your spouse get divorced. Here are some common reasons that people may want to avoid prenuptial agreements. First, a prenup can be perceived as not romantic. During an engagement, it doesn't seem appropriate to discuss what to do if the marriage falls apart. Second, if the couple is young and starting out with no assets, a prenup talk can bring up some trust issues, and one of the couples may question a true motive for getting married. Third, it is hard to predict every possible change in the future circumstances that might occur between the time a prenuptial agreement is written and divorce. Fourth, what seems fair and reasonable right now at the time of writing the prenup might seem extremely unfair to one of the partners 20 years later. 5. State law may protect you without a prenup. California family law does a fine job regulating couples' finances. For example, assets owned before marriage are separate property, and those accumulated during marriage are community property that is owned 50-50. However, watch out for the differences of commingling, which I will be discussing in our next video. On the other hand, there are some considerable advantages to have a prenup before entering the marriage. Number 1. One of the common reasons for divorce is financial disputes between couples. Discussing it all up front will help to reduce conflicts and save money in case of divorce. Number 2. It can protect your separate property. Number 3. It helps you to plan your estate. Number 4. It defines what property is considered marital or community property. Number 5. It reduces conflicts and saves attorney fees if you decide to divorce. Number 6. It clarifies special agreements between you and your future spouse. Number 7. It establishes procedures and ground rules for deciding future matters.